Hey guys, I want to take some time to explain the different applications that we use for the Healy, specifically the Healy coil. Now, before I go into the science of the coil, I want to just show you a quick video that I found on YouTube. I think it sets the stage and explain the power of the coil. So this is a short video. It's only 4 minutes, but I'm just going to just show you. So this guy, um, okay, before that, I'm going to explain about the technology behind the coil. If you want to do a little bit of research in science, just type Tesla tower or Tesla coil. That you'll find a lot of information on the internet. And back in when Nikola Tesla was still alive, one of his biggest project was to build this big tower to work on one of his project. It's called wireless transfer of energy, allowing the transfer of electricity wirelessly, so that people anywhere can just receive power. Anyway, it's a big project, and it would basically got shut down. But anyway, since then, it's been 100 years. Can you believe that? And people has been using the science, and it actually work, and it's a very, and I'm not going to go into the science in detail, but what essentially is allow the transfer of power wirelessly. And this little video is going to show you how it works, and I'm going to go into the specific science of the Healy coil. So in this little video, this person is actually building a little model of the tower by just getting pieces of material and building a coil using some wire. So that you can see it, and he's just putting it together and building it the tower, and then just putting it together. And then in here, oops, hold on 1 second. All right. So that he's like building the model, right? And after he built it together, so you can see this is like the model of the tower. There's a battery at the bottom. So there's electricity within this little model of the tower, and he's holding a light bulb. So just a light bulb. So it's not connected, but see what happened with the light bulb when you turn on the power. So you see the light bulb turns on, and there's no wire, there's no connection. So it just demonstrates one thing. So basically, the power that's on the tower can transfer the energy wirelessly to the light bulb, wirelessly, right? Okay, so I'm just going to go into the science now after you see this. And you can actually download this flyer from your back office. Okay, so if you go into your back office, go to My Tools, and then My Download, look for the flyer with the coil. You can download this flyer. So this is the technology. You can get it and attach right into it's a piece of add-on attached right onto your Healy. When you plug it into the two holes of your Healy, you turn on your Healy. The power is connected through those two the socket. It has electricity, right? So it's running through your Healy. So it's kind of like the little tower that's built on that model. So the electricity is running through your Healy. The frequency is transmitting with the power. And this is the science. And I try to keep it very simple. Within that within that Healy coil, there's actually two different coil perpendicularly with each other. So the coil actually created something, a magnetic field, right? It's actually perpendicular from each other, so it cancels each other out, the magnetic field, right? In opposite direction, right? You can see that, right? So, and then it created a field. It's called, let's see this pink area, right? The magnetic field is created, and then so it created something called a vector potential that is like within a limited area. And with this area, the transfer of wireless transmission of power is possible. That's why when you see the model that's demonstrated, when the person put the light bulb next to it, it's actually light up because the energy is able to transfer wirelessly to another thing. So when we're using the coil, when you're wearing it, and you want to be on your body because there's only a limited space around your body, right? That there's a transfer of the energy uh, between the Healy with the coil wirelessly to our body. We are bioenergetic organism, right? So if you look at the description here, right? You can read the science here. Down here it says, nevertheless remaining so this thing is called the zero field frequencies. ZFF can thus resonate with bioenergetic organism without the transmission of the physical energy. Okay, so this is a different application, right? So the coil is very convenient. You can just clip it on your collars wirelessly, and I love it. And you can use as many programs as you want each day. But it doesn't replace the wire, which is another application, is the microcurrent. When you actually use the wire, use the bracelet, use the sticky pad, and have the physical microcurrent running through your body, you can actually feel the physical a microcurrent going through your body that stimulate your cells, the cell membrane, and that actually research have shown to increase the production of ATP up to 500%. So that's a different application of the Healy, the microcurrent. It's different, okay? It's not one is not going to replace one another. It's different application, okay? So with the coil, it's a different technology, so it's wirelessly, and it is a transmission of power, right? You can see that with the illustration. That's what it is, right? And also another thing is with this little pink area, right? If you keep reading the description, I'm just going to take it directly from the company because I'm not a scientist, okay? It says here, in this way, frequencies can be transmitted via field-free wave within this area without using a cable, and pure information is vibrating. Now, pure information vibrating is very, very crucial because people will ask me, what is the difference between using a blue app and the coil? Well, the thing is, within this limited area, because it's almost like it is created with the magnetic fields, right? So it is a different area that is field free. It's part of the science. And so this is an area that is free of other disturbance of other frequencies, because as you know, there's a lot of frequencies around us, right? And then so when you decide to run your Healy, whatever program you decide to run, those frequency will be able to vibrate within this limited area, the pure information that's vibrating with the program you decide within this area, so that you can actually absorb the benefit of the frequency and its at its purest form, right? When you use the blue app is a different technology, work through quantum with scalar wave, and quantum can travel timeless and anywhere around the world. And it's in the information field, which is like all over. And there's just a lot of things happening in the information field with, as you know, with our cell phone, there's like cell phone frequencies, or the TV. There's just so many things happening around us. And it's a busy field. The information field, there's your information field that is connected to the global information field. There's a lot of stuff out there. So it's a different applications. When you do the blue app, it gets out there, it's quantum, it's timeless. But with the coil, it's limited. it's limited. There's a magnetic field that's created, and there's a possibility of wireless transfer of energies, and it created a field-free waves that's traveling within this limited space that allow the possibility of transfer of pure information, which is coming from your Healy, the frequency program you choose for yourself, and you get an additional benefit. And the frequency can actually give you the transfer of the power, allowing the possibility of wireless transfer of energy. I hope this makes sense. So there's free application using the actual wire, which is the actual microcurrent application that can actually work at a physical level. You can actually feel the physical microcurrent running through our body. That's the first application. It's very beneficial for cellular level benefits in pain relief, right? For our pain program, a certain program you have to use microcurrent because it's a physical type of relief, right? If you have certain, maybe gut health, whatever, certain physical cellular level to boost up our immune system at a physical level, microcurrent is not replaceable. You should still use it. And then the benefit of the blue app, right, vibrating frequencies in the information field, that because our information fields connected, our own consciousness is connected with the global consciousness, and our health is really overall health that consists of our spiritual health, our emotional health, our mental health, and then our physical health. You're all connected, like global consciousness, right? So the use of the blue app can actually connect us all, the global consciousness, right? And optimizing our overall well-being, and that's irreplaceable, right? And there's so much possibility out there when you do that. And then the coil is basically in between, right? Between our body, within a limited space within next to our body, that is wireless, that gives us this additional benefit that I explained to you. So, and again, with the coil, there's no limit because it's wireless. You can set the setting to anywhere between 30% to 100%. Um, and then that's it. You can just use it as much as you want, because with the physical application of the microcurrent with the wire, the maximum recommended usage by the company is maximum 3 programs a day, because you don't want to overstimulate your body with physical frequencies. With other applications, we still don't recommend you just use it nonstop all the time, because you do want to give your body rest time to absorb the frequencies and do that. And some people even take days off or days in between. So to really listen to your body, and sometimes less is more. But then having said that, with the use of the coil and the blue app, there's no limit as to how many times you want to use. So that's it, and that's the science. Give it a try. The coil has been out of stock for a few months now. People are excited every time if you're referring a friend to try the Healy. I always recommend them to order the coil with it, because it's a great piece of technology, and it's amazingly priced.